That took forever. That took forever. That took so long, and we ended up sitting out in the pouring rain, which is now apparently just helicopters, until the rain disappeared, that we ended up actually having Leo get sick. And I can only blame attempting once again to have a Salvadorian breakfast here at this little food truck, which, oh my heck or high water, now that we are starting to learn this incredible combination of flavors, now that we've eaten a few of the other foods, I swear I'm just going to end up having them make the food and come and eat it at the food truck just to be able to be like, we're trying to have an immersive breakfast, inviting Nalui and Ukapinipo out to have some Salvadorian cooking here at the park so that we can, you know, see the world and try to find axolotls and make an adventure of life. But literally they sat out here for so long that it went from 7 in the morning to 1 p.m. And now... Now, my poor Leo has a terrible illness that we're going to have to do something about. But guess what, Leo? Lucky you, we happen to actually roll the dice of destiny, and Leo is going to be the focus of island riches. Or I should say, wedding rags to axolotl riches this time around, which I've been calling island riches just as a shorthand for myself. But hello everyone, and welcome back. So, like I said, we finally got breakfast. We got breakfast, but Leo is sick, and so we're gonna need to kind of take a minute to kind of, you know, just chat with each other, maybe catch our breath, maybe pay for the table. Do we need to pay for the table? Let's end the meal and pay, because, like, why not? Oh, hey! And now we know how to make yerba mate on the tea maker, so there's another drink we can just do ourselves. Nalui can learn how to make some of the new food. Let's see. And then I was trying desperately, as you can tell, in between waiting for the meals to actually show up, I was trying to get them all settled in. Oh, there we go. And I was going to show you guys, guess who's become good friends? Uka Panipo has now become good friends. Maybe discuss local fishing spots, because Uka Panipo is still looking for that ring, that ring that some sad bear threw in that's supposed to be all about love. And he's feeling kind of flirty, so he's going to gush about his partner, his lovely Nalui, who's currently just obsessed with salamander tails instead of his fine fins. Though, you know, nobody but Nalui knows that Ukapnipo's a merman. And then we're going to have him maybe give relationship advice. Maybe, how about talk about the best bait, because he's going to try to figure out how to catch that magic ring. And then, but like, we have a good reputation. Leo's getting a good reputation. I can only assume from the people in town trying to figure out a way to be like, oh, you're looking for like little lizards in the water? No, man, they're axolotls. That would totally be Leo. Let's see. Oh, and there we go. That's what I was going to say. But the axolotl research seems to be working, because guess who got promoted? It's Leo. So thankfully, all of this chaos, like being sick is keeping his mind off things, having all of these close connections and being out with his comrades, his friends, that's really helping him out too. And he just feels really happy to be with the people that he's making friends with. And it's paying off because he's actually been promoted to field assistant. So I'm really happy for Leo. Nalui was actually able to save her reputation and her work career by being able to do all of that surveying and that research. So that made me really happy. And I think that's everything I wanted to catch you guys up on, because holy moly, that was chaos. I apologize if it's even more chaos. Just, I had to wait so long to get these guys breakfast. And because we're going to go ahead and, with so many different plots that we could focus on, we're going to try to focus on like whoever the Dice of Destiny picked that day the most. Leo here wants to become friendly with Nalui. He wants to catch a fish from being outdoors, meet an alien from his paranormal hobby, but we're going to say that that's totally because he's just thinking about like otherworldly solutions that rumors have it he might be able to do to like save his sister. But he's not really thinking about her right now, because I think he's taking his mind off things, pretending that's not happened. By being here at the park, he's feeling kind of hilarious. So I think what we're gonna have him do if he wants to catch a fish. Oh, and Ukapanipo was talking about fishing spots, right? So let's actually have Ukapanipo come over here. And if they're feeling kind of... Oh, I like that idea. Ukapanipo would totally go ahead and try to steal from the fountain to see if the ring's hiding in there. And then I think wish for others' happiness would totally be what somebody thinking about his good friends would want with Leo. Can you not come over to the fountain? Like over here? To go and can only one sim use the fountain at a time? Because that's ridiculously silly. Look at this. It's got more than one side. It doesn't even have, well, technically, because it's a circle. But still. But alright, so welcome back. We're looking for axolotls. We'll go ahead and try to find them. And I like the idea that if we want to catch a fish, maybe that means that Leo is wanting to go fishing with Ukapanipo. And meanwhile, Nalui herself become a mermaid. I think she's just missing the ocean. Collect a crystal and own a business, which we're going to need to talk about a little bit. Ukapanipo just... What? You did that too fast, Ukapanipo! Just stole $42 from the Fountains of Dreams. On the one hand, that's pretty low. On the other hand, the cleanser is happy he doesn't have to do the job. Ukapanipo. That's kind of hilarious that that's what you're up to. And actually, if Ukapanipo got some money, we do have these stalls here in the park in the New World that you can go visit if you would like to go ahead and order some food like fish tacos or pamzano. Vegan pamzano features sauteed potatoes and chorizo substitute sandwiched between stale bread rolls dipped in spicy sauce and griddled until crispy. That is completely something that he would love. So we'll have him come and we'll have him get some food. And then you can also purchase the sweetheart boxes, which are one of the things that he's wanted to share with Nalui. So we'll have him come over and we'll investigate the sweetheart boxes in just a minute. And Nalui, you need to work. Her whole focus is kind of more on like trying to help out with the collecting of the crystals and the fossils, trying to do surveying and research for the area. She's still taking the axolotl thing somewhat seriously, which is nice. Oh, and speaking of taking it seriously, let's see if we can go ahead and breed another one of the axolotls. We now have the copper axolotl, the gold axolotl, the green axolotl, and the wild copper axolotl. But now, let's go ahead and breed. How about, what about our gold with a wild copper? And we ended up with another copper. Okay, so that's not really going to help us there, but at least we have another axolotl. And I think that they actually, yeah, we have another little axolotl spot right here. We could release one of the coppers. Let's try releasing one of the spare coppers and see what that does. And then we'll have her look around for some crystals. But otherwise, Leo, did your disease go away that fast? And now creativity on demand from drinking the yerba mate. Oh, creativity, you say? Can you come over and wish for others happiness? Because you were feeling kind of hilarious. He's a bit socially awkward, but I feel like if he was feeling playful, coming and wishing for others happiness would have been the thing. Aw, so he's feeling confident from putting good vibes out in the world for wishing for others happiness. That's adorable. And then let's see, what should we do with you, Leo? Because I'm trying to get these guys to work on their appropriate story plots. Oh, there's flowers. Maybe he would totally buy some gifts for everybody. Let's have him just kind of see that because he's feeling confident and fearless and he wants to be good friends with Nalui. And then we'll have him and Ukapanipo come and like, oh, if he's wishing for others happiness, it totally makes sense that he would also maybe visit with this bear and ask like, hey, why are you sad? And we'll have to see who finds the ring first, right? There we go. Phew. Trying to work through with everybody takes a little bit of a minute. But we'll get there. And as we continue to practice, we will smooth out the rough bumps of figuring out how to help these guys focus on life and giving them appropriate amounts of conflict. Alright, what do we have? That is so much faster, ma'am. I think that Ukapanipo is like over this restaurant stuff and he completely would just be like buying things right here. What? You can get apple nectar? You can get the romance books? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. And strawberry nectar. Wow, you can get quite a few different gifts here. I wasn't expecting that. From flirtation disaster to romance master, from Robin Hart. These are the romance skill books. I think that's hilarious, and he completely might pick that up ironically for Ukapanipo, because he'd be like, hey, you were talking about how much you love the love of your life and all of this stuff. Here we go. So the 3 romance books are Romance Volume 1, From Flirtation Disaster to Romance Master. And then, is your flirtation lacking? With a few tips from us, you'll be well on your way to more successful dates, followed by perfecting your romance style. Romance style is all about how you prefer to woo others or be wooed. It's an important type of conversation that matters to you and your partner. And then the pinnacle of romance. You have all the fundamentals, so now bring it together to be able to reach the pinnacle of romance for you and your partner. That makes it sound like putting together like the Triforce or something. But we'll grab that because I think that's hilarious. Maybe he'll get a copy too, because he'll more less than thinking about romance and more be thinking about like, maybe it's like a book club with Ukapanipo, because, like, bless Leo, but he really seems to lean heavily into just, like, clinging to these two, because his whole life has changed, graduated from his graduate program, ended up getting this grant. Everything was supposed to have a new start, and then, you know, his sister died, and he tries not to think about that. We can also get some fruit nectar, grape nectar, basic rings, apple nectar. There's like strawberry nectar. I feel like he would get just some nice basic fruit nectar to give as a gift to Nalui, because he would be thinking about how she mentioned he should have some orange juice if he was feeling sick. There we go. Also, who's calling you, Leo? Your grandma is texting, probably to be like, are you making any friends, Leo? We're currently passing the Caribbean, by the way. Oh, and there's Nalui, actually. So let's actually have him, because he wants to be friendly with her. Let's see. Be friendly with Nalui. Let's have him come over and just be like, small talk. Show pictures of Salvadorad. Oh, discuss work. There we go. That's a good one. Also, Nalui, I love how she just fits in, ironically, with her island outfit. And then let's spread conservation awareness. And then give a friendly gift with this fruit nectar. There you go, buddy. Wait, and now you want to chat. How do you even know Makoto? Oh, now I think he's kind of like one of those networkers who's like, well, I like Nalui, and she's talking about her friend Makoto, like back on Sulani Islands. Maybe I would get along with Makoto too. And meanwhile, Nalui's feeling super focused from the conservation knowledge. And she has her first fruit nectar. She didn't seem super impressed, but you know. Everything going good? Are you feeling? She's feeling kind of bored. She kind of wants to look for stuff. Huh? Interesting. All right, so let's have him go, like, because he's thinking about maybe ask about sadness just as a surprise, and I guess we'll have her maybe examine water thoughtfully because she's feeling so focused and so like really like I'm super thinking about. Well, let's have her get this axolotl first. Look for axolotls, and then we'll go release one of them. And Ukapanipo, you know, it actually suits your personality so much just to be sitting and roasting marshmallows. I was gonna have you go get some sweetheart boxes and flowers, but this fits you so well. Oh, and he wanted to freshen up in the mirror from feeling romantic. One of the things I try to do when we're out on community lots is when my Sims have desires that we might be able to accomplish, I like to kind of change up the world in the community lots when we're there if they don't have what they need. I think a mirror for him to kind of freshen up here totally would make sense. But what kind of mirror? Oh, this one would be really nice. Because it's really fun to me to be able just very gently kind of tweak. I mean, yeah, because like, look at this. Look at how cool we can make this, where it's sort of got like just a mirror mixed in with this menu for the Salvadoradian food. And maybe we'll have, let's see, like a plant? Does a plant make sense? What are they working with right now? You know what? You know what makes sense? I wonder if there's like a vending machine, because the food truck sort of zone like this might have like a vending machine item just to make things move a little faster for if you're just trying to like pick up a soda or something. So how about the Soda-lightful vending machine? There we go. That actually makes a lot of sense to me, that they would kind of have it over maybe by the bathrooms or over back here. Just to be able to pick something up fast while you're like waiting for your meals, or while you're on your way over to just like sit in the corner and kind of chat with your friends. That actually makes a lot of sense to me, that there'd be, yeah, right over here. Like a couple vending machines just right on the corner, where if you just need to pick up a quick soda or something. Snack attack, freezy treats, guilty chips, bits and baubles, hot eats. I think here, the Soda-lightful chilled drinks, and then the like chip snacks. That sounds like a perfect mix for stuff we can just grab from right here. Perfect. And then also he wants to take a nap. I wonder if I can just have him like snooze on one of the benches. Oh, I can't wait for the tool mod to be updated. Because, I mean, a hammock sort of tucked up somewhere would be really nice. Ukapanipo, thank you for letting your needs drive developing this world into being a little bit more of an engaging, interactive experience. Fountain of Gluteus Maximus. I don't know how that fountain is supposed to be a good spot to nap, but I just love that. I love, yeah, you know what? Like, it makes sense to me. If we could just put some benches over here, I cannot wait. I'm just gonna, like, melt. I just need that tool mod so bad. You guys don't understand how much I use it for everything to try to make life a little bit more interesting for our Sims. I mean, worst come to worst, I can have a little tree trunk right over here, but I could have sworn, do we not have, like, hammocks or anything? Single serving hammock chair? What? How do we not have like a hammock for napping? This seems really obvious for something that you could expect. All right, there we go. But at least we can get a couple of these cute little chairs down. That already is adding so much more to this area, and I love it. Thank you very much, Ukapanipo, for just being like, hey, give me somewhere semi-decent to like lay down. All right, let's see. I would give you a bigger hammock, but I do not think we have them, my friend. All right, there we go. Excellent, excellent. I can't even, what? How dare you call it a hammock chair if I can't even like lay down on it? I demand a refund. Let's see. What can I'm gonna have him end up sleeping in a bush, aren't I? Oh my gosh, I am. I'm just gonna end up sticking some, you know what, he's a merman. Sometimes, you know, you just gotta nap where you gotta nap. So I'm gonna leave him to do that. Back to the axolotls, for crying out loud. And maybe if we all talk to the sad bear, we'll all increase our chances of finding whatever ring it keeps talking about. But Leo, the focus is meant to be on you today, my friend. I don't think meeting an alien or chatting with Makoto happens to be a thing, but maybe we can work on those club activities that somehow, some way, we have not managed to accomplish yet. How about we go ahead, I think the club activities have been a little bit funky. How about we change one of them to being outdoors, and why don't we go ahead and do a bit of fishing as one of the activities. And then instead of frogs, maybe we can do more outdoors and conservation activities. You think that would work? But since it hasn't been working, let's actually go for play in park fountain. I really wish we could do that. It's so weird to me that they can like toss coins in, but they can't jump in the fountain and play in it. Oh man. Cloud or stargaze. I feel like talking with each other a little bit and socializing about maybe be friendly to each other seems to be a thing that the Axolotl-y club has been really benefiting from. So we'll have him come over. Oh, there we go. And maybe survey and take a photo. And then go fishing. Yay! A pink axolotl! Good job, Louie! We needed one of them! And then your work career currently is excellent. We can't breed that pink axolotl. Oh, and look at that. We can't release the other one either. What? Wait, okay, can we release just this one? That's all you do? I feel so cheated. Love from releasing an axolotl. Releasing an endangered axolotl back to the wild is an inspiring activity. Yes, she looks very inspired. We are gonna make this happen. We're gonna give her this boost. We're gonna go ahead. Like, we're gonna celebrate this somehow. We're gonna make it happen, friends. Do you have to add the elbow grace of imagination in order to be able to get this going? Yes. Yes, you do. If she's feeling inspired and also wants some crystals and things. Nalui, what? Let's see if we can find you a crystal, my dear. A little stone just tucked away anywhere, somewhere. Over here, over there, anywhere. One of these days we'll figure out where to expect to find some of these like rocks. I really need to take her somewhere where it's just like a dig site and she can just celebrate that. Because I think right now she's feeling super unmotivated, or like she's feeling super motivated to try to help out with doing all the research, but like there's nothing for her to research. What is a poor Nalui to do if there's not a cool rock? All these rocks are just like normal park rocks. They're not mystery growths or anything like that. How is she supposed to go ahead and like contribute? Well, maybe she'll come and survey this spot at least. Lulu Bolton. Nalui, your reputation is everything in the business world. It's not who you know. We think you would make a great regional manager. No. Now she's getting cold called from like simmed LinkedIn. No. Aw, man, come on, guys. We got this. Well, at least Leo's doing some fishing. At least we've got that much going on, and my guinea pigs are excited about life. Oh, and the unappreciated gift. Oh, that would make me kind of sad. Nalui, I think you hurt his feelings. It would hurt my feelings if, like, I gave you some fruit nectar and you're just like, whatever. Alright, we'll let her do her serving. The bear has returned to be unbearably sad. And Nalui's feeling kind of bored. Who are you? You've been selected for the 7 Wild Dates romance-based reality show. If you choose to participate, you'll be tasked with having 7 consecutive perfect dates while hidden cameras record your every move. If you complete all things perfectly, you'll be awarded the grand prize. What? You guys, what just happened? You consent to being filmed for the next week? Sign me up. Wonderful. The hidden cameras are already at your window. Don't bother looking for them. They're really small. Go dating. Okay, we took that because that sounds hilariously like what just happened here. 0 out of 7 wild dates. She must have at least 1 perfect date by the time this moodlet expires to keep things going. What? We're totally saying our boy Ukapanipo signed her up for that without knowing what he did. Because I told you, a merman just learning to read shouldn't be allowed to look up romance tips whilst on, like, the internet. That's not a good idea. That's hilarious, though. I love the idea that Ukapanipo signed them up for that. We're going to use that as the bedrock to jump off of, so that we can go ahead and we can see what the new date features do. We can see what happens if you manage to complete the 7 wild dates. And so that we can drag our third wheel depressed Leo around, who's kind of wondering like, you know, now that I have some time to think about it, I am kind of worried about my sister. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I can't believe we managed to snag that. I didn't even know that was a snaggable thing. That's really cool. All right, and Nalui is still feeling super bored. and watch Sky with Ukapanipo. I think we have to have a go and have a conversation with a certain very uncomfortable merman who's like, wait a second, okay, maybe I did do a thing. I forgot, Nalui. I know you said you're not feeling flirty and we're supposed to be focusing on these axolotl, but like, you know, 7 wild dates shouldn't be that hard, right? Right? Oh my gosh. So, wow. And also, I think we need to work on figuring out what to do about the whole, like, ghost thing. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, and we need to reach logic level 2. That's right. Leo focuses on that. I think it's time, now that his mood is going down and so is the sun, we are going to return to the Haunted Museum for a night. And I think that we're going to have Ukapanipo have a little bit of a conversation with Nalui about signing up for dating sites. And then we're going to figure out how to juggle these axolotls, how to be able to go ahead, and how do you have 2,000 aspiration points? What did you do? What? What? Oh my gosh. We're going to figure out how to carry on some conflict and some plot in our stories next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye. Ukapanipo, so help me. Who is this? No. No. We're not going to the romance festival with a stranger. Why? Everybody's getting sick? What? Now she's sick too, I think? Or was that okay, that's it. We gotta get out of here before something funky happens.